everybody.
What up?
Whoa. Now y'all welcome back to season 2.
Season 2.
I'm in Control podcast. I am the Charity E.
And I am the Nell
Okay, who are you really though?
June Evans. No Nell June Evans.
No Nell June Evans. I'm Janae.
And I'm Nisha. Oh, wait.
Y'all, so really, do we need to talk about how we went kind of MIA for 6-ish months?
I mean, we've been going through some traumas.
No, I feel like our last podcast was in November,
but then we had the holidays,
Yeah.
and we were family oriented, and we just had a little traveling going on.
Yeah.
So, and then we were going to jump back in, and then 2020 happened.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, when New Year's comes and everybody's like, "Oh, this is it. This is gonna be the year."
Yeah,
I felt it.
Did you?
I got a promotion and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Business was booming. Granny said, Mom said, there's going to be plenty in 2020.
When did she say it?
Ooh, she said it New Year's Eve night, y'all. But that devil's still alive because we still gonna have plenty.
It is. It's plenty of foolishness.
That's what I said. I think my grandmother should have clarified of what the plan was. 'Cause apparently, God told her it was going to be plenty in 2020. But
Apparently,
no. God did tell her plenty in 2020 was the word. But I feel like she should have specified plenty of abundance, plenty of love, plenty of happiness.
Well,
because right now it's just plenty of
we have
fish.
abundance of time.
We do. And
Yeah.
then we have plenty of time because we have been on a shutdown, literally around the world.
Yeah, but what I really want to talk about is, so in the beginning of 2020, y'all, this was the plan. It was January. We were like, okay, we're going to make like a list of when we're going to start our episodes, how many we want to put out.
What we do.
And then I was traveling a lot and for work. I don't know where Kamisha was. Janae was getting a promotion.
I was busy.
Mom was, I don't know, probably speaking at church. Who knows? But then really, the end of January, what happened? That rocked the
wasn't it
entire...
like January 25th, 26th?
I think, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was the end
It was
of
the
January.
end of January.
We were
and
going
life
fine.
stopped around the world.
Yeah.
We were at brunch.
Where we were at brunch, me and her.
And then on the TV,
Oh my gosh.
we were at a birthday brunch. And on the TV, it said Kobe Bryant has died.
Yeah.
And
So
everybody was like,
World stopped. Literally. World stopped.
oh, we thought it did. That was the first tick of like where the clock was like janky.
Mom, where were you when you found out Kobe died?
I was sitting, I think I just came back from, because it was a Sunday.
Mhm.
I think I was coming back from church and I read it on something. I was like, people need to stop playing.
Right.
And then they start literally showing the helicopter burning.
It just got worse.
It got worse by the minute.
worse.
So it was like the day that JFK died. Yes, I'm that old. And I jumped behind the sofa
Okay.
because I was a very young girl.
Mhm.
And then the second one was when Princess died, passed away.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh, I had to do a mourning. And then the third one was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then it was the one that just stuck, Kobe Bryant. I was
And then
like, you know what, I'm done.
Then the list, like, it got worse. Like
Yeah.
Kobe, his daughter,
Mhm.
9 other people, was his whole family there. Like the day just kept getting, and we were all like,
My emotions
Well,
was all over the place.
I'll just say what I did. I was sitting next to her and I just left my phone. I just ran to the bathroom crying.
she did.
I'm a big Kobe fan.
No, she was in love with Kobe Bryant. Like her first car, I think.
Yeah.
was Kobe.
How Kobe
My first
started.
car in high school name was Kobe. And just so people know, there's a lot of reasons
Yeah.
that the 08 is in my name.
Yeah.
But my social media name.
That is
but
true.
it was originally for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
MySpace
I had
time.
no idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey,
She
do
was
you
like-
understand how much Kobe memorabilia?
When he came to
My
Dallas, he was one of those.
Yes. I was like, so I literally had to put the bathroom together myself, girl.
So me, I was actually off social media in January.
Oh, yeah.
She was
So
doing
I found out
dry
I was
January.
a tad late. Jordan, my best friend, texted me and was like, "Did something happen to Kobe?" And I was like, "Kobe who? What are you talking about?" Well,
I mean,
well, like
regular
when somebody
people-
randomly texts you, you're not attached to social
Right.
media. Your TV's
Yeah.
not on.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
I'm
talking
not
about?
thinking
Right.
And then I turned it on and I was like, oh wow,
Right.
this is a lot.
This is
Like for me, Kobe was, because I'm really big into sports, slightly tomboyish, now, then whatever. We're not talking about that. But you know how like people play basketball and you throw up a shot and be like, Kobe! Yeah, that was me growing up. But
that wasn't her.
Misha,
That
you have never thrown up in
I have in fifth
basketball.
grade, but let's not talk about that trauma. You weren't at the game. But I did. But I have been in love with Kobe Bryant because we are not too far apart in age. To the point I remember that he went to prom with Brandon. And I'm still mad.
Yeah.
But I love Kobe.
Yeah. Well, I think
I love you, Kobe Bean Bryant.
for Kobe, how do you think that impacted, we said how it impacted us, like how do you think it impacted everyone else?
I think I saw it impact men more than anything, especially men that were his age, men that don't get in trouble, men that aren't, they're living the life, they get in the bag, they're taking care of their family, and it just brought something to the 40-something-year-old man,
Right.
like, whoa, this wasn't cancer, this wasn't anything, this is a guy who's about family, and I think it's just kind of like, man, he was taking care of his daughter, doing what we all would be doing, taking care of our kids, our family, and he is gone. Like, literally got up, went in the helicopter, did not make it down. And it's like, what? And then celebrities generally for us just don't die like that. Like, I feel like regular people, as we say, pass away. But now with the celebrity, it's just, and then to see it felt worldwide, it just, I don't know.
In the prime of his life. And what was really touching was that men who've been told not to cry.
Sorry.
They've been told, since very young, true men just man up, man up. And these men allowed their emotions to show through, in which our younger men need to see that.
Right.
Is that it's okay. I mean, God built us this way. And when you lose someone that you're connected to, that you admire, that you've looked up to, that is really iconic, and this person is gone, then just let your natural emotion, that's what I liked. And then that hashtag girl dad.
Oh yeah.
That was just amazing. You just start seeing more fathers have conversation about being with their children. So this was the start.
This was the start.
This is the start of
this
y'all
is the
getting ready to
build
go
up.
home.
Right.
Like y'all coming home.
Y'all saying girl dad. Y'all saying, oh, we're going to spend more time.
Right.
I'm going to show
We
you.
didn't know Rona was coming.
It couldn't just be Instagrammable. Oh, let me go hang out with my daughter.
Right.
Like, no, you're really going to hang
No,
out.
you really gonna hang out with your daughter
Yeah.
And your wife.
and your son.
We're gonna fast forward to
The
late, what month are we in? Like,
Who
literally-
knows?
I don't even know what day it is.
I honestly don't.
Yeah.
So Rona had to hit. It was around.
It was
February.
around during Kobe, but because of
Oh,
Kobe,
it was.
It started around
because
then.
of Kobe,
It kind of was
it
like
kind of pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was on in January.
We
Yeah.
weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
We weren't paying attention.
Mhm.
We're fixated on Kobe and
Mhm.
all that.
We're grieving.
Yeah.
We're having memorials.
Did we get a
and
chance to memorialize him in
We
that before?
did. We
Yeah.
memorialized the world.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
He had his memorial service like on TV.
She doesn't remember. It's
No.
Rona.
Meaning, like, did we get enough chance? I felt like we had just gotten past, like,
Oh,
okay, Kobe, Gigi, the funeral, the
And then
the
it's like,
thing,
boom.
and then we're like, okay, we're gonna make this stride, and we're gonna go on, and then it's like one day it was like, oh no, y'all working from home.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think of my life in weekends because I can remember what I do. So I feel like we had a good solid 3
3
weekends.
3 weekends.
Yeah.
It was for
3
us in
weekends.
Dallas, Texas. It was St. Patty's Day weekend.
That
No,
was like,
it
that was
ended.
the cutoff.
That was the
Yeah, that was the
cutoff.
cutoff.
That was the cutoff.
Not gonna lie, I did go out St. Patty's Day weekend because
Yeah.
I was like, I was one of those people that
Look
really
at
did
you.
say, well, first of all, it's Gen Z who was
Gen
ruining
Z.
lives,
It was
not us,
Gen Z.
because we are at home.
Gen Z is licking toilets right now. Okay. They're
They
licking
really are. What was it called? The lick toilet challenge?
Yeah, licking the toilet challenge. Like
Yeah.
you guys said, y'all were
No,
nasty.
we are not licking toilets.
They were.
They did lick
We
toilets.
may be buying the toilet paper, but we're not
Yeah.
licking.
Let's talk
toilets.
about what's happening
Yeah.
with coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
It's getting real. So baby boomers are out here buying toilet paper.
All
God
of
knows-
it.
God knows why.
All of it.
I'm not.
Okay,
We have 30
so
rolls at home.
I know.
I'm sorry. She has 30 rolls. I've been there.
No,
30 rolls.
I do.
For two
I purchased 30 rolls, but I always keep it stocked anyway. But
Yeah, you
I
just
wasn't.
got it on.
No, I wasn't the one that had my whole
No.
my whole car vehicle.
Let me
filled
fix it.
with
She had
toilet
like
paper.
15 rolls, and over time they bought 15 more.
It's just the two of us.
Okay, well, we're putting you into that group though. What was your generation doing? Were you Gen X?
We were buying food because now our kids are at home. And I was in the grocery store. All the people were panic shopping, and I am a recovering anxiety. I'm very anxious. Let's say that. I'm recovering. So I was in the store, and I literally said to myself, "Self, you are not going to panic shop because you will have a full-blown anxiety attack in the middle of Kroger, and these people will trample over you for what? Why are people buying? A man literally picked up all the ramen noodles and dumped them.
Maybe.
They think it's my
Then he got tomato paste. What is he making? What is he making with tomato paste?
You can make fresh sloppy joes. That's all I got.
Yeah.
There's no rice. There's no beans.
Yeah.
There was no meat. I had to stop. But
all the
then
fruit is
then I spent like $500 on groceries.
You did.
So, okay, toilet paper. Who knows why?
Food.
Groceries, because kids are now at home.
Millennial.
You have to tell him though. I'm like, real life millennial.
We're both millennials.
I think she bought what was left in Trader Joe's, the wine.
She did. I bought like 4 bottles of wine. I down
Yes.
1 bottle.
She had to learn how to cook.
Don't say that.
Oh,
You did?
No,
It was a
I didn't have to
secret.
learn. I added on to what I already knew.
She knew how to make eggs.
No, that's not.
No.
She's been cooking. So what had happened was, I think that God was getting Misha ready for staying home alone.
No.
Okay.
For the
Like
ring.
alone.
No, for the ring that's about to put on this finger.
Get into it.
Well, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off Misha, but millennials are buying a lot of wine and spirits.
Yes.
And I mean,
Take a shot, see a shot, take a shot. Like, what are y'all doing?
Y'all need to be
I
praying.
haven't done. Y'all need to be see a
Yeah.
Bible.
I mean, I did do it, but again,
I
we don't
never
have to
did.
talk about that.
Okay.
That's because you were in the bed.
I
tagged
have
you.
liquor in my apartment.
Oh,
I don't.
Just you drank it all.
Just wine. And then you go to our nephew and niece's age, and they are the people that are.
Licking toilets.
Toilet.
Not my kids.
So everybody is trying to
Doing something
figure
crazy.
out how to maneuver.
Yeah.
I don't think we've quite figured it out yet because we're on 2 weeks now
I
of.
don't even know. 2 weeks out for me, almost working home. Yeah, working from home.
But can we just say, what's the lesson in coronavirus?
We don't even
And
know yet.
well, there's so many lessons, and I will say this is God's biggest control alt delete. Let's start this thing all over again, because we were out of order, y'all. Like the whole world has been like, no, the whole world was really out of order, and so it's like every idol has really fallen down, and we have to come back to the basics. There was man, there was God. He created man, he created woman, he created family, and we were just everywhere.
Yeah, we were away from
You
the
know,
family. We were chasing back.
Oh, yeah.
Chasing a
bag.
whole lot of different
Yeah.
things, and me included. You get so focused on business, as we call it, as usual. But when's the last time you really sat down with those kids? You know, that's my big thing. Those girls, the girls at home, and your children. When the last time you really sat down with them? And this was like a force. I'm gonna force y'all in the house, and y'all gonna get to know each other. Either y'all gonna like each other at the end of this thing, or y'all gonna decide to do something different at the end of this thing. But something's about to happen.
And eating dinner at the dinner table, like simple stuff.
Oh,
Because there's a
simple
lot of
things.
parents who don't sit down like we did growing up.
Yeah,
Sat
we
down
had
at the
to.
dinner. What?
We had to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we
Yeah.
had to. But I think that's why we are as close as we are, and people look at us and are like, God, they're so close. I'm like, to us it's normal.
Yeah.
But we sat down and my dad cooked because she didn't, since she wanted
That's
to
what
be
she
out.
got.
And now,
So
I
my dad cooked, my mom ate, she did the dishes, but like we all sat down and we ate dinner together.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what God is doing now, and sitting you
Oh,
down
and
and eating
I-
dinner together.
But I felt like I was close to my kids.
You were
Yeah, for some people it didn't affect. No.
But so now I'm like, okay.
It's a lot of
what are we supposed to do?
well, let's go
What are we
back to
supposed
it.
to do?
I told my children this, and I don't think they really believe it. But I'm a minister. It was amazing to me that everybody don't know that I'm a minister, because I don't wear the title. I work the work.
girl, what? Go
Okay,
ahead.
my pulpit.
My
pulpit
pulpit is different.
My pulpit is different. Anyway, so we'll unpack that later. But I honestly, it was like, it's time. It's like we really have to sit down and get back to basics. And even though you say, oh, I'm close to my kids, it's kind of like if y'all did something wrong and I came home and I remember Marcus and Charity got in trouble because something happened. And the one day y'all broke the window. And so when they won't tell you who really did it, everybody got it. So because God is like, I see some of y'all doing it. Everybody gonna get this spanking.
And y'all letting it happen.
You're not saying anything about it. Everybody's keeping quiet. We're following into what the culture said. I'm talking about, and I tell my kids, I said, this was God chastising his children because nobody has the right to come into Janae's house and chastise her children but her. They can come and talk to them about the behavior, but they can't do the chastisement. So this control I delete to me was for believers, and I'm sorry, all of y'all got to be in on this spanking because we as believers have fallen into the culture a little bit too much.
Can we talk about a little bit how are y'all dealing with being at home? So entrepreneur, we have 9 to 5.
Yes.
I work from home normally, so people think working from home is the worst thing, and I don't understand.
Yeah, first of all, okay, I have a routine. You get up, you brush your teeth, wash your face, you get all dolled up if you do that for work. But then you get to get your coffee in the morning, have a car ride before you get there.
Okay.
Now I'm literally rolling out of bed, going to my computer, turning it on, and just sitting there.
But that's the issue. You have to keep your routine.
I probably need to wake up a little earlier to make sure I have space between waking up, brushing my teeth, getting coffee. You know, I have to do something because I'm literally like, I'm at home. Like, where's my break?
Yeah.
I'm waking up, I'm working 8 hours, I'm at home, I'm going, I can't go anywhere. Where are we going?
Yeah. So I'll tell y'all how I have been doing it for a long time now. So I wake up every morning around, depends on my sleep the night before. Could be 6, could be 6:30. Go to the gym, I work out, I come home, I make breakfast. I've recently started doing daily devotionals before all that. So now by the time it's time to start working at 8, I've done everything I needed to do and my mind is clear. I'm focused. I have a designated workspace for work.
Me too.
I do take frequent breaks to just walk around or walk around the house. I don't go anywhere else. And then, when I'm done working, I'm done working. It's people who are working after 5.
No, they need to stop.
You have to set, like I said, set times for yourself, and y'all will be fine. But entrepreneurs too, y'all have been doing this too, so y'all just can't go anywhere.
That's the thing. So I can't go to my favorite coffee spot. It's called Toasted.
Right.
So I can't just go there and work or Starbucks. I'm stuck here.
But the thing, I don't want y'all to feel like it's like, and I know everybody's feeling like it. I know everybody. Are you kidding me? No, I know everyone.
Don't even let her even go into this acting like she's not affected.
The thing is, my mom will just get in the car and find somewhere to go.
With no plan. And just call each of us like, girl, what you doing?
Are you eating crab legs today?
But
she can't stay home. She's a
Gemini. But what I have allowed to happen though, I'm not going bananas in the house because it really is an opportunity. You just said it a little bit ago. There is going to be billion-dollar ideas that come out of this quiet time. Yeah. And so we don't get to decide when the quiet time is over. Right. So once you're in a situation, you realize that although this podcast is called I'm in Control, we really are not.
We ain't in control
of nothing. Zero. Of anything.
Not globally, but we can do it independently. Yeah. And I just think spend a little more time being creative.
So how are you going to stay in control? How are you going to stay in control during this time when everybody is like self-isolated? What's it called? Shelter in place.
Oh, going live. Jeez.
Well, please stop going live. For the love of God.
No. That may be their way of staying in control.
Yeah.
I would say for me, is you still create a schedule for yourself. So even if it's at home, if it's time, if you're homeschooling the children and that's new for you, and you're still making time for yourself, everything is done in the house, but do get out and get some fresh air. You still have an opportunity to stay in control that way of your own personal time. When you feel like your mind kind of is spinning out of control, that's a moment to get up, take that break, take a walk, go get some fresh air, come back in, and do your thing.
Misha, how are you gonna stay in control?
One thing that's actually helped me, because Charity thinks she's a perfectionist, but really a lot of the stuff, the ideas that she comes up with are actually pretty good. I just don't like giving her credit. But she's on me, and I think Janae too, a lot about, have you worked out today? Okay, bye. That's her way of saying get up, go work out. So I went, even though she thinks I didn't work out because I don't have shades, but I went to one of my favorite parks down the street, and I jogged and I walked. I think an hour and 15 minutes was good for me, you know? So making myself get out the house, like walking, because we can't, my gym's closed. So, all that. That's how I'm staying in control.
I'm staying in control of doing all the stuff at home that I said I didn't have any time to do. Cleaning out my closet. I need to clean out my office. Like getting things organized. Also, my girl started a Zoom workout class.
Ooh.
Because let me tell you, after this quarantine, you're going to either be really fat or really fit. So pick a side. And so, because we're doing all this cooking. I have cooked so many times. I'm just tired.
Me too.
But
I'm tired.
I'm staying in control of that.
I'm tired of cooking.
I'm
going to get takeout today.
Yeah, seriously.
Tired.
How are you saying?
So back to center.
Back there.
But just trying to get myself organized. Because I feel like the reason sometimes my mind is all over the place is because my favorite spots are unorganized. So like cleaning everything, like organizing everything, and then just having to say, okay, well, what am I going to do? I'm just going to go open the backyard door and look out
to the window, to the wall.
That's the only place we're traveling to.
Right.
That's it.
And even with that though, the window and the wall, you still have to find that quiet time.
Wait. She doesn't even
She'll know the song. She'll know the song,
She
boy.
went so deep. That song was so bad.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, so how I'm going to stay in control. I am going to remain doing what I'm doing. I have actually started reading more, which is good. I'm reading a book called Breathe, Focus, Attack, which is really good. So it has me like writing stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
All the good stuff. I actually started a puzzle. Things that just keeps my mind going, because a lot of people are binge watching TV. And that's good for... I didn't. I was just... it's good for a day, but you can't do that every single day. But hey, y'all figure out what is good for you, and
let us know.
Let us know what y'all are doing, because honestly, I can only do so many puzzles.
Well, I will say this, I didn't get to add this. I am a big reader and journaler, so I do journal and read every day. But what I'm adding to it is working out more.
Look at us!
Look at us!
Who would have thought?
Well,
hey, thank y'all for tuning in to our first episode of season 2. We'll be back real quick because we have an entire part 2.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll catch